What is up, bros and bras? And this is your boy Vengefulwilberg here, bringing you another Burning Blood discussion. And this discussion is going to be real talk, real-to-real discussion about Burning Blood, my bros and bras. So you know how it is when it comes to a game and it's just been announced that there's going to be talk about it, some positive, some negative, some in between. And so why don't we go ahead and get into the discussion for today, and it's about what some people say. Some people said that Burning Blood lacks depth. Yes, I did say that. Burning Blood lacks depth. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that there is plenty of evidence in this game that proves that statement wrong, and I'm going to put some respect on it, my bros and bros. I'm going to I am going to tell you why that statement is not factual, it's wrong. And so, why don't we go ahead and get into this discussion? Some people are saying that every character only has one combo. Now, it is true that every character has that one standard combo, which is where you just mash a single button and the combo ends with a combo ender of sorts, you know, with the little cutscene and everything. Yes, it's true that every character has that. However, there are other combos in this game that can be discovered. But the thing is, you have to put in more work in order to discover them. I mean, pretty much this game is in Japanese, so if you don't understand the Japanese language, then it's definitely going to be difficult to figure out what does what, because when you look at that character list, it's going to be nothing but gibberish to you, so you're literally going to have to experiment, play around with the characters, see what button presses does what. So for the most part, you'll definitely be rewarded when you find more unique combos, because there is a lot of unique combos out there that does way more damage than the standard combo actually does. So, I mean, just look at the examples that I put in the video. It definitely proves that there's more than just one combo in this game. So pretty much, I just put some respect on it right there, because pretty much there is more than one combo. Another reason why this game has depth is the fact that matchups is a thing in Burning Blood. And why don't I give you a quick and to the point example here, and I'm going to talk about the Nami and Sanji matchup. If you follow One Piece and you understand Sanji's personality, people could actually take advantage of this through the matchups, because if you follow One Piece, you know that Sanji does not hit women and he's practically useless against women in a fight. So pretty much, if I have Sanji and another player has a female character, I know they understand One Piece when they're taking advantage of that matchup, because they will legitimately tag in a female character every time Sanji is on the field. And to further elaborate on the whole concept of matchups is if you understand the character types. Pretty much there's a character that has only a devil fruit, which grants a character a special ability. And then there are some characters that has an even more special devil fruit known as the Lokia or the Zone type, which actually grants that character the Lokia guard, which allows them to phase through any type of attack, as long as the attack isn't coated with Haki. And pretty much the Lokia type characters, as far as matchups goes, those characters are pretty strong against characters that uses only a devil fruit and characters that does not have a devil fruit and does not have Haki. Now, why don't I go ahead and quickly talk about the characters that can only use Haki. Now, these characters are those go-to characters because they have the ability to temporarily crush a Lokia guard for a short period of time. And they simply do this by applying Haki to their attacks when the other player is in their Lokia guard form, and you will know this because the character would basically be covered in their element, which allows them to phase through attacks. So when you land in a hockey covered attack while they're in Lokia guard form, you literally crush their Lokia guard and they would be enabled to use it for a brief amount of time. So pretty much is your go-to character. There are also characters in this game that doesn't have anything, like they don't have hockey and they don't even have a devil fruit, and pretty much these are going to be the characters that's going to be a bit harder to win with because they don't have an answer for the Lokia guard. Yes, you can use the guard break to cause damage and get through the Lokia guard. However, those guard break attacks does not temporarily disable the Lokia guard, and that's the thing you have to be aware of. Now, there is one thing that you can do, and you can actually use specific supports that actually aid these type of characters in battle, and that adds a bit of depth too because it gives them an extra option. My most favorite support in this game for those type of characters is the Virgo support, because that actually temporarily gives those characters hockey so they have a better chance of defeating a character with a Lokia guard. And last but not least, you have the characters that's definitely going to be ranked the highest, and these characters are the characters that can both use hockey and a devil fruit, and there's not much else to say there. Another thing I want to quickly touch on is the fact that there are only a handful of characters in this game that can use Conqueror's Haki, and it has specific uses in this game. For example, using the Conqueror's Haki to extend combos. And that just adds on to the diversity of this game. So, if you understand the abilities of every character type, and you understand the strengths and weaknesses of each character, then you will be able to use matchups as a strategy. So I pretty much did put some more respect on it because matchups is a thing in Burning Blood.